The car is capable of going 200 miles an hour.
There's such a visceral sensation to it.
We give you this incredible power now.
You're just going to be blown away by the stiffness, the brake performance, the whole package.
Cadillac Racing beat Ferrari, beat Lamborghini, beat Porsche. We killed them.
We will challenge anybody that comes in here to tell me that a Cadillac is your grandfather's Cadillac.
Visit your St. Louis area Cadillac dealer.
There's two sides to the business. One is you have to make great food, and then the other side is you got to get people to eat that food. And a lot of people forget about the other part and think that just the food is going to bring them in, but when no one knows that the food exists, you know, what do you do with that? I'm Katie Collier. I own Katie's Pizza and Pasta Osteria in St. Louis, Missouri, and soon to be Vero Pasto. I've worked in restaurants since I was 13. I worked for my Aunt Zoe at Cafe Zoe and Zoe Pan Asian Cafe. I fell in love with the business, and when I was 18, my mother was running the study abroad program for Washington University, and my brothers and I would go live with her in Florence, Italy in the spring. I really fell in love with Italian food there. I put this business plan together around pizza and highlighting these amazing artisan ingredients. So at the time when we opened Katie's Pizza on Clayton Road, I opened it with my father. We were the first artisan fancy pizza place in St. Louis. And it was a small little pizzeria, and there were a lot of mistakes in the beginning. Eventually I learned how to cook and I learned how to manage people. And 3.5, 4 years ago, my husband and I decided we want to own our own restaurant. So we decided to open up Katie's Pizza and Pasta. And with all of those tools and failures and learning from that experience, we turned Katie's Pizza and Pasta into more of a real full-service Italian artisan restaurant. All of our pastas are made in-house from scratch. Our pizza dough as well. We have a big wood-fired oven, an open kitchen, and we serve a lot of regional dishes with a modern interpretation. We have a beautiful patio, big herb, vegetable garden, wonderful bar, and we welcome everyone. I think I was one of the first really aggressive people when Facebook first came out to use it as a marketing tool. And I started getting a lot of feedback, and I started to see the results. And I think anytime you see rewards for behavior, you kind of increase that behavior. So social media has become huge for me. Number one, it's free. And number two, it's very authentic. I started doing video for the restaurant about 3 years ago, and that has been a huge part of the success as well. I wasn't really aware that I was doing anything to change pizza, because I don't think I have. I think people have been doing this stuff everywhere, maybe just not in St. Louis at the time. I knew that people were going to appreciate really great flavors and really great food. And to be honest, a lot of the stuff, it may sound crazy, and you may need a translator sometime for my menu. But when you break it down, a lot of it is really just a ham and cheese pizza, you know? Or the soppressata salami, just consider that just a really good pepperoni. We've decided to launch a new company, which is Vero Pasto, which means real meal in Italian. And it is a meal kit company. So Vero Pasto is a kit with ingredients for artisan pizza and artisan pasta. So we send you fresh Neapolitan dough, and we send you our fresh pasta, which we extrude in-house, and then all of the raw ingredients to make our dishes. And so you get this box shipped to your door, and it's a refrigerated box, and you open it up and you've got all the recipe cards, and there's a video link, and then they get to learn techniques and build bonds with family and friends, and cooking in their kitchen and creating really great artisan Italian food. We decided to do the Give Back program because we're incredibly grateful for the support that we got in the beginning when we needed it, and the customers that have rallied behind our restaurant and fill our seats every day. So we decided to do a dine out the fourth Tuesday of every month, and we're going to donate 100% of our profits to that local charity. We've been doing it for about 2 years, and so in 2 years we've raised and donated $100,000 to local St. Louis charities. We're really grateful to impact the community in that way. It's very, very humbling, but it's our way of saying thank you, and hopefully, it has a positive effect on shaping the future of St. Louis.